All right. So, welcome on, everybody. My name is Jill Chisholm, and I'm coming in from Massachusetts. I know we have people live on here watching from all over the country and in other countries. And I'm sure we're going to have people listening to the replay from all over. So, thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to hear some excitement for tonight. It has really been nonstop craziness, but a lot of fun sharing about this new product that is a complete breakthrough in the beauty industry. So you've probably heard a little bit about that, but I am going to jump right in and share about what is going on. And my background is I owned weight loss clinics. One of my clients came to me almost 13 years ago and told me we were going to be millionaires. Wait till I saw this. And with 5 kids and 2 weight loss clinics, I had the hand up. I was like, I'm not interested. I'm not selling anything. So if your arms might be folded right now, that's where I was, to be very honest with you. And I was not looking at it. So the only reason I actually looked at it was the fourth time she came to me. I said, I promise I'll look at it if you promise to never come to me again. So thank you, God, that she kept being persistent with me because it actually ended up being a complete lifesaver for me because I wasn't a single mom then, but I am now. So this was an amazing spare tire to have to fall back on. I always say to people, we have a spare tire in our car for if something happens, right? When we're driving, so we have a backup. But what if, and we all learned through COVID, what if something happens? What do you have for a backup? Or your health, or if you physically work, right? So I am really excited to share about what is going on with this company. So let me tell you how it started. And you can see right there, that is Amber Olson Rourke on the chair. She actually owned med spas or on the couch. And she saw a huge need for clean products that actually gave results. And her father in the background, who was Coin the Millionaire Maker, a best-selling author of the book The Slight Edge, really was the man who came in and helped companies who were in hardship and built their companies back up. But he was in retirement. So he was ready to, he made his money, he was ready to retire. And along came a little molecule in an accidental discovery. And when they saw it, they knew this was a game changer. And that was our night cream product. And he really wanted to not only build a legacy with his daughter, but he wanted to always create a company that was different. He wanted to take all the gutches out. He wanted to make it so people truly felt like they had an opportunity, whether they got in at the ground floor or they got in 20, 30 years down the road. So let me get started and tell you a little bit about clean. So we've all heard of Ulta, we've heard of Sephora. These are their standards of clean products. So these are the ingredients that they consider their products to be clean because they will not put these ingredients in it. As you can see, Neora takes those ingredients plus more. And on top of that, all our products are cruelty free, they're hormone free. There's no synthetic colors, no synthetic fragrances. They're vegan, they're gluten free. All the things that we're so concerned about, right? Because we realize when we put something in our skin, it gets into our bloodstream. And I truly wish our food was the standard that these products are because they really are a European grade standard. So let's talk about how this started. They started with a night cream. They did $100 million in a very crowded space, right? There are a gazillion night creams. So how did they do that? With no marketing. Literally, someone tried the product, they took their before picture, they used it for 5 to 7 days, they took their after picture, and then they didn't want to give it back. Literally. And the reason being was it was working on everything. And like I said, they wanted innovative, clean products that gave results. So what is it that's making these products work? Well, in the night cream, one of the things is a plant-based alternative to retinol called Biden's pilosa. And this, I mean, we think about people use retinol to build back, our collagen and helps with the unwanted, I mean, it gives all these unwanted side effects in the process. But this product is so great if you have sensitive skin like myself. My mom is an esthetician. She gave me every product under the sun. I couldn't use it because my eyes would tear or water. And because of the molecules like the SIG 1273 that comes out of Princeton University's biotech, that we have exclusive rights to these patented molecules, they are doing what multiple products it would take to do. So you would need 5, 6, 7 products to do what our night cream is doing. So it is a true trendsetter. And it's funny because now you hear, so just a couple of years ago, you started seeing in magazines how Biden Pelosi is like the new thing. It's a plant-based retinol. We've had it. So I'm always thinking, where were they the first 9 years, right? Well, we had it. So, but I'm just showing you this picture on the left. So that is me at 32 years old. My skin was literally like leather. I had so much sun damage. I was a baby oil, iodine, tinfoil, tanning bed, you name it. I love to be that dark brown. So I was like that year round. And that did a number on my skin. That is me currently at 58. And I am forever grateful for these products. So people say to me, no, wow, your skin looks great. In my 30s, no one said that. I had sunspots back then and I had wrinkles back then. And I looked, the texture and tone was not good. And you can see on the right, same thing. This is our day and night cream. So simple, put it on at night. It is literally tightening like a mask because it's a treatment. Rinse it in the morning and put the day cream on. This is my friend Anna on the left. You can see that is her 3-week result. She was absolutely in awe because a man gave her the product and said something big is going on here and she didn't believe him, but couldn't believe her own results. It's my friend Julie Ambergy on the right. Julie was hypersensitive, but that molecule 1273 actually helps with inflammation. And when I know personally, when products irritate you, it is not a good thing, right? And you can see just how puffy her skin looked there. And whether people are younger or older, it is working on all skin types. And I mean, look at that the like brown spots, that discoloration and how it helped even on her young skin, but how flawless her skin looks. And again, I just love these two pictures because we are just regular people taking camera phone quality pictures. But most of us didn't think the products were working. And then we took our after pictures. So it's why they have the same expression. They might have, I mean, she has a towel on her head. She has different clothes on because we are not taking professional pictures here. We are literally real people taking real pictures with our phone. But you guys, you can see it doesn't matter what gender, what ethnicity, it works on skin. And I love that because I don't want to be the Clinique kind of girl with radiance over here and this over here. I just know put this on at night, rinse it off in the morning and put the day cream on and it's going to work, right? But you can see, so whether it's pores, texture, tone, discoloration, wrinkles, fine lines, deep lines, emerging lines, it is attacking all those issues. But this is a friend, Connie, on the right. So I love this because Connie lost weight with our fat browning products. I'm going to share those in a minute. She used our firm cream from her neck down. I mean, that typically, it's why my friend came to me originally in my weight loss clinic. Everybody lost weight, their skin sagged. Connie lost weight, her skin tightened. So if you've never had lost significant weight, that is ridiculous. Like that does not happen. In the day and night cream and the SIG serum she used repaired her face. So then they disrupted the market again. They did it with our firming cream. So you can see here another molecule, the Sal 14, along with the SIG 1273. But here's the difference. So you may be saying right now, oh, I've tried it all. I've tried firming cream products. So have I. And what I've learned is that let's take hyaluronic acid. You can put 0.01% of an ingredient into a product, and because it's at that minuscule amount, you can say it's in there. Well, none of us check how much of it's in there, right? So we put more than twice the recommended amount of our ingredients. On top of that, we have these molecules that are doing the magic to it. But what I love here, what I want to take your eye to, and yes, we have 5 key ingredients that are working to tighten and firm and get rid of that cellulite. But 100% of our participants showed significant results. You guys, if you haven't noticed on infomercials, it says these results are not typical. Nobody sees that fine print. We need to put this out big and bold. It works, right? So look at this neck, the décolleté. It also helps with circulation. Like my family has really bad varicose veins in our family. And to see this help that, I mean, you can see it literally is compressed the veins here. Look at those bellies. Like, we love our babies, but our babies have done some numbers on our bodies, right? So to be able to help women, women and men, but women especially with that belly area, like that is such a problem. I mean, I see it. I saw it in my weight loss clinics. That was such a big complaint. But the cellulite, right? You can be going to the gym. I'm going to show you my friend here in a minute. This is my friend Jessica. I'm going to show you another friend though. And her problem, not that she really has one, but her area that bothered her was her belly, because it was that loose skin. She has a killer body, but she can't tighten that by doing crunches. It's not going to work. And you can see that arm area where she has that sagging skin. I have a lot of bodybuilders that use these products and they are like, oh my gosh, thank you, God, because they are in the gym morning, noon, and night. They're ready to compete. And then they have sagging skin over their 6-pack, right? This is my friend Erin. She is such a good example of the back end, the thighs. When you're in the gym, you're working out and you can't get rid of the cellulite. Like, that is a game changer. And again, look at her jawline. Look at her neck, that sagging skin. You guys, that is not typical. It is typical as a result with our product. It's not typical anywhere to get those kind of results, even if their bottle looks just like ours. The ingredients do not look like ours. Well, they disrupted the market again in the weight area, right? So how many of us have done yo-yo dieting? We've struggled. You've done something. I owned weight loss clinics. It was super depriving, very you couldn't have fruit, you couldn't have dairy, you couldn't have pasta, you couldn't eat past a certain hour. I mean, it was crazy. No alcohol. People lost weight, but they couldn't sustain it, right? And when I realized years later, when I saw people and they came back with the weight they lost plus more, I wanted to get rid of my weight loss clinics because I wanted to do it to help people. And then I was like, wait, am I hurting people or am I helping people? So this system right here is a weight management system. It is doing more than just getting rid of that stubborn fat, right? There's 3 sleeves. The pink one in the morning is a collagen. It's actually 13 different types of collagen. It helps your skin, your hair, your nails, joint pain. It boosts your metabolism. It has no flavor. The second one is the orange one. It's a pre-probiotic. You literally open it up and pour it on your tongue like a pixie stick. It helps balance your good and bad bacteria out. So any gut issues. Your third one is the detox cleanser. You pour it, I pour it in chamomile tea at night. You can drink it with water. It's got all your greens. It helps get rid of the toxins in your body and helps you have a great night's sleep. It tastes like pineapple. So if you know you should take greens, but you can't get them down the hatch because they taste awful, you are going to love these products. But here's what people love about it. It is, so with all those benefits, it is targeting stubborn white fat, wherever it is in your body. Could be in your arms, could be in your belly, your back, your butt. And it's converting it to lipids of brown fat. So when it does that, your body burns brown fat as a natural resource to stay warm. So let's take a look at what it does. So that is actually me on the left. I only gained that weight because I lost weight a lot of weight with my weight loss clinic. And then I sold my clinics and I couldn't sustain the weight loss. And over the years, I gained weight back. Well, this was 3 months of using this system. And I'm going to tell you, I feel amazing. It's been over 4 years. I have kept the weight off. I'm 58. That is not easy during menopause. I will never stop taking this system. It also helps with all those other benefits. This is a friend, Cindy, on the right. This is a year-long journey, but you guys, she's kept it off, right? And she feels like $1,000,000. She doesn't have a sunken in face. She doesn't look like she's sick, right? Because it's not going after that. It's literally only going to go after the stubborn fat. And whether you're a female, you're a male, you can see that belly area. I don't care who you are, right? As we age, men might not have menopause, but they gain it right there too, right? It is also the worst place to hold fat. It's disease lives in your belly fat. That is not where you want it. And you in all these other things, these shots and everything people are coming out with, they're coming out with. If people don't eat the right protein and do the right thing internally for their body and feed it right, they're gonna lose muscle mass. They're gonna lose bone density, right? So this is a great alternative when people maybe have lost weight with different things and they don't know how to get off of that and get onto something else that's cleaner and healthier. This is a great solution. And you guys, I had my picture from the back showing because people might say that she's pushing out her belly there on the right, but you cannot suck in your belly fat. So from the back, I can tell you that. I mean, the back fat. So it's why we show the pictures from the back. But this next product, which you probably heard a little bit about, you guys, this is a game changer. This is not in a crowded space because there is no topical product out there that is training your skin to fill and plump itself. So here we go again, the biggest, craziest launch of a product we've ever had, and you're in the right place at the right time. So let's listen.
Meet the future of filler. Introducing NeoFiller Lift and Fill Corrective Elixir, a breakthrough in skincare science and the first of its kind pro-grade non-surgical treatment that lifts, fills, and plumps skin with results starting in as little as 2 hours that continue to build with every use. What if you could train your skin to effortlessly plump and fill itself in just 30 seconds a day? In independent trials, users saw firmer and plumper skin in just 2 hours, and a reduction in fine lines and deep-set wrinkles in just 4 weeks. How does a NeoFiller work so fast and effectively? We combined 3 unique innovations into a one-of-a-kind product. First up, our proprietary GFP stem, a blend of plant stem cells and growth factor peptides that topically activate the facial muscles, delivering a workout for your skin, mimicking the effect of exercise for the ultimate natural lift. Next, the bioactive particles in our BioFill blend restores lost volume, enhancing facial contours and minimizing the appearance of lines and wrinkles, leaving you looking fresh, not frozen. Our BioRenew 1223, a natural biostimulator, helps increase collagen production by 1,223%, restoring skin volume, firmness, and elasticity. NeoFiller's Precision Tip Applicator allows you to customize your treatment and target forehead lines, crow's feet, under eye bags, jowls, laugh lines, and the jawline, delivering smoother, firmer, and lifted skin. NeoFiller Corrective Elixir, the future of filler, has arrived. Firmer, more sculpted skin awaits. No needles, no risk, no downtime, just results.
All right, you guys, I have goosebumps when I watch it because it's crazy what's happening. I mean, it's literally, we haven't even used it for 90 days yet. Anybody, I was a tester, and our skin, it is nuts what's happening. It's extraordinary. So we are so excited, but you heard it. It literally trains your skin to fill and plump itself. It is clean. It is first to market. And these are the clinical trials. So I'm going to show you Yes, in 2 hours they saw that result. And that is not everybody, right? I didn't see that crazy result in 2 hours, but I'm pretty blown away at my 8 week results. But you can see after a week for this, for this person, those deep lines to be gone. Look at this 4 week. This is from our clinical trials. They had no idea what they were using. In the clinical trials, it was kind of interesting. They were like, what is this product? How do we make sure we can get it again? But look at her forehead, her lies, even her under her eyes, even her lids, right? How heavy they were and how they lifted her jawline. I mean, it's really incredible. Whether people are older or younger, right? Because so many young people are so self-conscious about their skin. But you guys, not only did it like lighten that fold, it helped her pores. And what I've noticed is it's helped with my discoloration. And you can see it on these slides, but this is Anna, my friend. You saw her picture in the beginning, her 3 week result. Well, this was her 2 hour result, which is crazy. But this is her 4 week result. So this is when we say game changer. I mean, just think about who do you know that would want to hear about this, right? And it's pretty much everybody. This is my result in the beginning, right? So this was just a couple weeks of using it. And I'm right here, so I can tell you my jawline has completely lifted. This is a friend, Teresa. Look at her lids. So you don't put it on your lids. You put it right under your eyebrow, and it is giving this kind of a lift. This is a friend, Kelly. She's a hairstylist in Vegas. She is very thin, and she has, I mean, her results are crazy, but I feel like my results are crazy. And I feel like Anna's results are crazy. I feel like Darlene's results are crazy. This is 2 weeks of using it, but it truly is a game changer, right? I mean, who would rather use a topical product than injectables? Never mind the money that they're spending. This is a friend, Leslie, who's in her 70s, and you can see the people that I just showed you, we were already using the day and night. So we already had improvement on our skin, but the filler took it to another level. So let me just tell you to talk about what this company has done. They have done over $2 billion in sales. They have sold with no marketing, I might add. They have been named Inc.'s #1 company in the 500 top 500 fastest growing companies. Been voted the best place to work for the past 2 consecutive years. We've paid out a gazillion, over 800 million in commissions, but it's actually more than that because they added over $63,000 in bonuses. And I can tell you, people are taking them, they're getting them. But as a customer, even if you're looking at this and you're like, well, I don't know about the business side, but I want that product, right? Because we've had many people say that, and we love our customers. So we're happy if you want the product. Getting it as a set, one, is cheaper. That is the day, the night cream, the Fill Lift and Glow set with the filler. It is a $42 savings. But here's the thing. I don't know when someone uses something else, they say, can I use this with my product? Maybe. I don't know if this is going to penetrate through your product like it penetrates through our product. So I tell people, I do know we got better results than the clinical trials because we were using the day and night cream in conjunction with the filler. So to me, if you want to get the best result, use it all. Use it all for 90 days. Here's the thing, you guys. We have a 60-day money back guarantee. If you're not happy, you will get your money back. And then we have our advanced skincare set, which is a cleanser, which is a dual cleanser. It helps the pH in your skin. Men love to shave with it because it gets rid of any of that acne or pimples they have on there when they shave and their skin's irritated. They get the day cream, the night cream, the eye serum, and the filler. It is a $90 savings. On top of that, any orders this month, you will get a free sunscreen if your order is over $165. Our sunscreen goes on like a facial primer. It blocks UVA, UVB, and blue light, which I never know. Blue light is more harmful to your skin than UVA and UVB. But here's the thing on the business side. If you're looking at this and you're like, oh, no, no, I know at least 3 people that are going to want this, which means I could get my product for free, talk to me about the business side. Well, you guys, we have for people that get involved in the company before the end of this month. I really stress that because $63,000 is a lot of money. I was on a Zoom prior to this, and the woman that was on with me in her first 3 months, who's a hairstylist, earned a little shy of $20,000 in her first 3 months and a trip for two. She also earned the trip for two to Cabo St. Lucas, which you have till the end of October to earn that. She already earned it. She earned her car bonus. She's only been in the company since the end of February. She got started really mid March. I mean, that is crazy. Yes, she ran after it, but that's an opportunity for anybody. And some people have businesses that you already have an influx of people or you know a lot of people. I haven't had a car payment in 12 and a half years. I love that. But you guys, the trips are 5 star. So many, I have a girlfriend with 5 kids. She's like, I'm doing this business for money, but my husband and I are getting away. We have 5 kids, and it is non negotiable that I earn that trip every year. And she has. So, how do you get started? Well, this is our ultimate pack, right? And why is it ultimate? Because you get 4 of the fillers. By the way, we sold out in 5 days, a 5 month inventory. It is back in stock. It literally just got back in stock. So if you order now, you will actually get all the filler. So our orders were back ordered for over 3 weeks. So we are very excited to say it's back in stock. You get 4 of the fillers, right? 4 fillers is $500. On top of that, with the 1,000 pack, you get every vertical. You get all our wellness. I didn't even talk about our brain health supplement, our energy chews, our sleep chews, our pH balancer, the superfood drink and supplement. You get all our weight management. You get our hair care. You get the skin care, and you get the 4 fillers. So it's a transformation personally in all of those areas. It's also a $1,300 savings, right? Then we have our most common one, to be honest. If people want to try all the products, they 1000% get that. That is the biggest bang for your buck with the $1,000. But the 500 pack, you get 4 of the fillers. That is $500. And then you get the day cream, the night cream, the eye serum, the eye patches, the cleanser, and our superfood drink. So you get an experience in our whole skincare line. So I just want to thank you for taking the time out of your schedule tonight. We are truly so excited, and being in a company for almost 13 years in August and being more excited today than I was when I started, that's fun in itself. But if you have any questions, please get back to the person who invited you on, and we're excited to answer any of your questions. So have a great night, everybody. God bless.